Hey everyone! If you're planning to enter the Saudi Arabia medical device market, this video is for you. Now, Saudi Arabia is one of the fastest growing healthcare markets in the Middle East, but when it comes to regulations, things can get tricky. You've probably heard about the Saudi Food and Drug Authority, SFDA. And you might be wondering, where do I even start? Do I need a local representative? How long does approval take? And most importantly, how much does it cost? In this video, I'll walk you through everything, step by step, in a very simple and practical way. We'll cover full registration process, timelines, costs, very important, documents required, common mistakes with real examples. Let's get started. Part 1. Understanding SFDA system. Before we jump into the process, let's understand how the system works. Saudi Arabia follows a risk-based classification system similar to global standards. Class A, low risk. Class B, low to moderate. Class C, moderate to high. Class D, high risk. Why this matters? Because your approval pathway, documents, timeline, cost all depend on your classification. Part 2. Step-by-step process. Let's go step by step. Step 1. Appoint a local authorized representative, LAR. If you're a foreign manufacturer, this is mandatory. You must appoint a local authorized representative, LAR, in Saudi Arabia. This entity interacts with SFDA on your behalf, holds regulatory responsibility locally. Without LAR, you cannot apply. Step 2. Device classification. This step is critical. Example, a company classified a device as Class B. SFDA determined it was Class C. Result, application delay and rework. Always validate classification carefully. Step 3. Register in GOD system. SFDA uses an online system called GHAD platform. Create account. Register company. Add product details. Step 4. Choose approval pathway. Saudi Arabia offers MDMA, Medical Device Marketing Authorization. This is the main approval route. If your device is already approved in reference markets, EU, US, etc., you can follow an abridged pathway. Step 5. Prepare technical documentation. This is your core submission. You'll need device description, intended use, risk analysis, clinical evidence, performance testing, labeling, Arabic plus English, IFU. Think of this as answering one question: is your device safe and effective? Step 6. Submit application via GHAD. Upload documents. Pay fees. Submit application. Step 7. SFDA review and queries. SFDA will review your file, raise queries, ask for clarification. This stage determines your timeline. Step 8. Approval, MDMA certificate. Once approved, you receive MDMA certificate. Your product is authorized for sale in Saudi Arabia. Step 9. Post-market obligations. Even after approval, vigilance reporting, post-market surveillance, maintain compliance. Part 3. Timeline. Let's talk realistic timelines. Class A to 1 to 2 months. Class B to 3 to 5 months. Class C and D to 6 to 9 months. With documentation plus queries. Total timeline, 4 to 10 months. Faster if you have EUCE or FDA approval. Documentation is strong. Part 4. Cost breakdown. Very important section. Let's talk about the cost. Government fees, approx. MDMA application arrow, $2,000 to $10,000. Device listing arrow, additional fees. Other major costs. LAR services, $5,000 to $20,000 per year. Documentation, $3,000 to $15,000. Testing, $5,000 to $100,000 plus. Consulting, $5,000 to $30,000. Total estimated cost typically ranges $15,000 to $120,000 plus. Depends on device class, complexity, approval pathway. Part 5, documents required. Here's your checklist. Device master file, risk management file, clinical evaluation, test reports, ISO 13485 certificate, free sale certificate, labeling Arabic plus English, IFU, declaration of conformity. Missing documents is equal to delays. Part 6, common mistakes. Let's talk real-world mistakes. Mistake 1, choosing wrong LAR. Example, inexperienced LAR leads to poor communication. Result, delays plus compliance issues. Mistake 2, weak documentation. Example, missing clinical data. Result, multiple SFDA queries. Mistake 3, ignoring local labeling. Arabic labeling missing. Result, rejection. Mistake 4, wrong classification. Leads to rework plus delays. Mistake 5, no regulatory strategy. Companies jump straight into submission. Without planning, leads to delays plus higher costs. Mistake 6, underestimating timeline. Expectation, 2 to 3 months. Reality, 6 to 9 months. If you're planning to enter Saudi Arabia, don't go through trial and error. A strong regulatory strategy can save you time, cost, stress. OMC Medical supports you with SFDA registration strategy, local authorized representative support, technical documentation, end-to-end submission.
If you're serious about entering Korea, talk to our experts today. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, follow OMC Medical for more regulatory insights, and we'll see you in the next video.